parents, Seva Singh. So I'm wondering today why it was you felt it was so important to send Hargoman to Mitty Pitty Academy.
I can tell you there's a couple reasons. We have three major reasons, I think. Interrupt me if you need.
I will.
Number one, I found with our teacher, Yogi Bhajan, the more difficult the task he asked one to do, the greater reward. And
it was the worst thing.
It was
the hardest thing we ever had to do.
It was the most painful thing we chose to do. Most painful thing we chose to do. But in every case with him, the more painful the task, the greater the reward. The second reason is there's no way that, even from the depth of our soul, we could provide him with the level of spirituality and vastness that he could connect with in those holy places in India.
He gets to go to the Golden Temple on a regular basis. We can't give him that. And the school itself gives him strength of character. We sent him when he was 9 years old. He just turned 9. He was in 3rd grade. And he's there now. He's 15. He's going into 10th grade. And he is such a wonderful person that, we couldn't have done that for him.
We would have catered to... He came to us after 21 years, almost 21 years of marriage. So we're more like grandparents. We would have catered to every whim. We would have spoiled him. He would have been hopelessly spoiled had we done the normal thing.
You have to get into number 3.
Number 3 is when he was very young, he basically told us how he died in his last life. And he was drowned in the Sarovar of the Golden Temple. And he had that memory. And there's no way we could send him back there to
But we've been very happy with his education as well as his spiritual growth. And we feel the school works with us really hard to make it work for everyone. The communication is really good. We've never regretted our decision.
There's another benefit, and that is to do that, what we did, you have to let go of emotional attachment at a level that's almost like death. So in a way it's a preparation for death. He had to face himself very alone.
It was hard for him, but he has grown in strength of character of who he is as a young man that comes from inside himself.
Something you can't give to a person. For him to surmount the challenges that he had to there, and then he continues to have, we couldn't challenge him that way. We couldn't give him that. So we have no regrets. It was very painful in the early years, the first year, but there's no regrets at all. And I've got to say, he's an incredibly... He could be very angry with us. He could be punishing us, but he's an incredibly affectionate person.
So sweet.
He's very kind to us.
Really nice.
He's very sensitive to us. So we feel very blessed to have been exposed to this technology and been able to go with it.
Thank you.
One last thing. When we were thinking of doing this, almost everyone is horrified to find out that you're going to send a young child to boarding school. I found across the board, the people who weren't were very wise, elderly people. And they, across the board, those people had a lot of life experience and were very wise. They looked at us and said, "You are doing the right thing." So then we got a little support from them.
But not much.
Not much.
Thank you.
God bless you.